Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Hope everybody's having a great night. All right, let's just make sure the audio and all is working fine. There we are. There we are. We're good to go. Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to do a welcome back to Let's Make Memories Travel. Tonight, I thought we would do a quick live stream and just go over current news for both Disney World and Universal. All right, so let's jump right in. First up, over at Disney World, we got news this week that Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is opening back up. So the opening date will be May 3rd. It's been down for quite a while. It was quite a long refurbishment, and I know a lot of people are really excited to ride this again. So I'm happy that it is going to be available. Keep this in mind if you're planning a trip this summer or this fall that it's opened back up. So you may want to make that as your priority for Lightning Lane if you're wanting to ride this ride, because I suspect with it, especially around May, June, it's going to be pretty popular. If not, you probably could get on it later in the evening, especially around fireworks. All right. Still at Magic Kingdom in Disney World, Buzz Lightyear Space Rangers is opening back up. It was also down for a refurbishment, and from the videos and the photos we've seen, it looks fantastic. I can't wait to ride it again. One of the biggest changes is that they made the blasters where you can pick it up instead of, because prior they were stuck in place and you kind of lean forward and you could just move them back and forth, but you couldn't actually pick the blaster up. So I'm glad that they fixed that, and I think that's going to make it much easier to aim, especially for little kids. And you'll be able to get more points, and most importantly, try to beat your family. That's my favorite part. From the looks of it, it looks like they also added, like, they've always had the where to shoot in the game, but it looks like they now like spin and light up when they hit. So I think that'll help make it more fun and you can see what you're actually doing. So it looks really cool. I can't wait to ride it again. I'd also make that a Lightning Lane priority if you're wanting to ride that in the next few weeks to months. All right, over at Universal Orlando. Hello, Spencer Walker. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great night. All right, over at Universal Orlando, we have a few announcements for Halloween Horror Nights. If you're a big fan of Halloween Horror Nights or you're just thinking about going this year, they did announce the theme and one of the first houses, and then they also have released the first wave of tickets. So this year's theme is Carnival of Nightmare, and then the first house is Chaos and Control. It's Dr. Oddfellow and Jack the Clown. So we're super excited to start getting into the Halloween Horror Nights season and watching what the different houses and scare zones are going to be. I also have a guide on our blog that's going to I'll keep updating anytime there's any new announcements for that. I also had some questions around, can kids go to Halloween Horror Nights? Well, while Universal Orlando does say on their website that it's recommended for kids 13 and older, just because it may be too intense for smaller kids, we have seen younger kids there, so they're going to still let them in the park. I guess it just really depends on your child. This is something we're actually debating this year. Our daughter wants to go, and I'm concerned. I don't know if it's my hesitation, like I'm worried, is she ready? So I don't know. We're still debating that ourselves. And if HHN is not right for you and Mickey's Scary, I can't get that right tonight. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is around the same time, and they've not officially released any information for that yet, but as soon as they do, we'll make sure to put all that information out there. All right. Disney summer deals and Cool Kids Summer. So I'm trying to make sure that we're announcing all of, like, we're doing videos and blog posts around all the Disney deals that have been coming out this year. I have one coming out later this week for some of the recent deals where they have a new dining package and stuff for this late summer into early fall. We have recent videos around all the deals that have come out so far this year. And then I did a whole video on Cool Kids Summer. So Cool Kids Summer is a thing that Disney does during the summer, and they have like little extra magic things happening around the park. I know for this year's Cool Kids Summer, Bluey is going to have a meet and greet. Let's see, I can't remember off the top of my head everything that was going to be. There was going to be dance parties, more characters. I think the characters were coming back to the resorts. It was a lot of activities geared towards younger and older kids. So I think it looked really exciting. I should have put a list of all of the things right here, but I did not. But I have a whole video that I'll put in the description if you would like to watch it and see more about Disney's Cool Kids Summer. All right. And then back into Universal news. Universal Kids Resort is coming to Texas. So we really don't have any update on this, but I just wanted to talk about it. Universal is still saying it's opening sometime in 2026, but they've not given us the exact date. So this will be like one of the first of its kind kids-focused Universal resort with its on-site hotel. And as soon as we have a clear opening date, I'll cover that in a future video. If your family is in the Texas area or you don't want to fly all the way to Florida or California, that could be a really great option for you guys to get to see some of the Universal IPs. And then close to us, we are actually a couple hours away from Dollywood. So Dollywood season opening was a few weeks ago on March 13th. They do close for a few months every year just for maintenance and things. But this is in Pigeon Forge, and it is now fully open for 2026 season. So we love Dollywood. If you've never been or you've considered checking it out, I really think it is a great park. This year, they've got a full lineup of festivals, shows, and special events. And it's a really nice option if you're looking for a mountain town laid-back theme park trip. Dollywood is a beautiful theme park. If Dollywood is on your list this year, we would love to help you plan that trip. There's all kinds of accommodations from like different options around Dollywood. You have cabins, hotels, Airbnbs, just about anything you can think of. Plus, Dolly has her own resorts. Oh, right. Oh, and they have the new ride coming this year. What was the name of it? I need to do better about planning these. I thought I had everything I wanted to say together. And then New Flight Expedition. So it's a new hybrid water coaster that's coming to Dollywood this year. All right. And then this is not really in the theme park space, but I still wanted to mention it on top of all the park news. I've been looking at cruise options for our own personal trip. We're looking at going like December or January. And I saw some really great Royal Caribbean promotions out there. I don't typically list cruise deals just because they have a short time span. Like when you see Disney and Universal deals, they're normally on there for several months, where with cruises, it's more like a couple of days. So that's what makes it tricky. But I did see some really great ones for this, especially later in the fall. So the great thing with cruises, if you book them later in the year or even next year, you can start paying for them then. So it's just, to me, I like that option. And if you would like help pricing all the things out, like comparing ships and itineraries, and if it would be Carnival, Royal, Disney Cruise Line, we were looking at that too. We would love to help you. All right. We've only been live for like 10 minutes, but that was a quick news recap. We recently did an Aventura hotel review. We really enjoyed our stay at Aventura. So if you'd like to see that, please check it out. Some of the things that I am currently working on is, like I said, the Disney deals. Instead of just going through the deals like I have in the past, my plan is, and what was recorded, I just need to edit it, is that it's more of a breakdown talking through which plan would be better fitted for which kind of family. Yes, Steve Stryker, Aventura is a good hotel without kids. I mean, our daughter enjoyed it, but her favorite Universal hotel is Cabana Bay because she loves the slide there and the lazy river, and she likes to be able to see the volcano. Let's see. And then after the Disney Deals video, we are working on our review for the Pirates Lounge at Magic Kingdom. We did go on this last trip, and I loved it. But I've always been a big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. My husband said he enjoyed it, but he didn't feel like he needed to go back. So I do feel like it's one of those things that you could go one time and be good, unless there was like any major updates. Well, I guess we will call this a night, but I agree. Beacon Barrel is good, but you don't need to do it every trip. I enjoyed it. Like, I feel like I was telling my husband earlier that I felt like with Beacon Barrel, if it was similar to like at Universal's, some of their places to where you could go in and experience, but you could also just go in and get a drink and take it out with you, that more people would probably utilize it. But I get at Magic Kingdom, the idea is not to be walking around with a beer. But we did enjoy it. Of course, I had to get the Pirate Cup. It was a little overpriced. Yes, I agree. The drinks were very good, but they were very expensive. I think for the three of us, of course, our daughter had a like a non-alcoholic lemonade, and they brought her out some like little treats with it. But it was still like $160 for the three of us, which is wild for just drinks. All right. Well, my plan is to have one of these every Sunday night, as long as we have theme park news. And I plan to have some kind of travel tip and trick to share with you guys each week, just to help you with your planning. And don't forget, if we can help you plan your next travel, we would love to. I have in the description box our website. It's letsmakememoriestravel.com, but you can always reach me with any questions at Christina@letsmakememoriestravel.com. Well, thank you everybody for watching and joining, and I hope you all have a great Sunday. Bye.